Hi Cancer, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for the month of February, it's going to be love themed. And if you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box below, or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. And this is going to be exceptionally a mid-month reading that is also love themed in a celebration of the Valentine's Day that we're about to have on Sunday. So, Cancer, I do feel like mid February in regards to love could be a little bit unstable. There's a sense of some of you having here some sort of shakeup that really triggers emotional reactions that you're really not expecting. So it could be coming from you having intense emotional reactions that seem to come out of nowhere. That could also be obviously people you're dealing with that could have unexpected reactions that also throw you out a little bit of your balance. For some of you Cancers, there's here the energy of reversals and turning tables. So however your love circumstances have been, however your relationships have been, however emotionally you have been dealing with your own stuff, basically when it comes to this area of life, there seems to be a profound change. For some of you, it's almost like you're being forcefully lifted up to a different vibration. So there are Cancers here, regardless of being in a relationship, dating, or being single. It's almost like some of you need to wake up to a certain truth, to a certain realization that is going to awaken in you a different state of dealing with the theme of love and relationships. And I keep getting like this tower in your soul position. It's almost like an alarm, an intense alarm ringing from within, that it's waking you up to a calling, to a truth, to an understanding that you have been really unconscious about, that you have been really not looking at, not feeling, but has been somehow mysteriously projected in your external reality. So in truth, what seems to be occurring here is that something that is happening outside of you, that you don't give that much focus or that much connection with something of your own, is starting to manifest as being, almost like you're a mirror to your own soul's desire. And for some of you Cancers, there's this strong urge to break free. There's this strong urge to be liberated from a structure. It's like from an emotional structure that has been imprisoning some of you to old beliefs, to patterns of behaving in relationships that do not serve you, that do not serve your highest good. So for some of you Cancers that are in relationships that don't serve you well, this could be a very unstable time. There could be separations, breakups, arguments that can lead into a separation, arguments that can lead to an awakening that something deeply needs to change. So even if it does not translate to an actual separation from your person of interest or the person you are with, something will be changed after this tower kind of strikes. How your relationships have been. For some of you, it's this deep understanding that something of the past needs to stay there. So for Cancers that are very attached to past lovers or experiences of the past, you might have your freedom, you might have your liberation, you might have a way out of something that has been imprisoning you emotionally, that has been preventing new energy from really coming in and revealing itself as something more sustainable, as something more abundant, as something more profound. Because I feel like for Cancers, regardless of your relationship status or where you are right now in terms of love, there's a lack of sustenance There's a lack of grounding energy that keeps you feeling quite on the outside of the love energy that you should be a part of. And I feel like some of you cancers also are called here in mid-February to cultivate this love from within, to really focus on vibrating on the energy of love, to do things that inspire you, that wake you, will awaken you this beautiful loving inspiration, because all of that will help you be more concentrated in the feeling of abundance that love can generate, instead of the opposite, the absence of love, the lack of love, the lack of a relationship, the lack here of something that puts you down, that puts you in an experience where you don't see much future, much happiness, much of what you truly want and what you truly deserve. I also feel like some of you cancers need to focus on this, what it is that you truly deserve. So if you are in situations that are not leveling up, that are not a match to you, that are not, you know, what you're truly after in life when it comes to love, I feel like there will be this huge question brought to you somehow, as if why you keep tolerating certain things, why you keep being a part of certain things that in the end of the day make you feel sad, make you feel even less than what you already kind of have a tendency to feel right now when it comes to love. So if you know that someone disappoints you constantly, if you know that someone brings you down constantly, in mid-February you might need to extract yourself from relationships that don't add, that don't put you in the balanced state that you want to be in. I feel like some of you have been trying here to hold situations as much as possible, even though there's an understanding that there's a side that is not the best. You have been trying here to control situations, to control yourself in the midst of situations that are a little bit, you know, questionable, I have to say. So some of you cancers have been in relationships or dealing with people that are not the most reliable, and so this might be coming in the form of their lack of reliable energy might be so evident during mid February that you come to this truth, you come to this actual understanding that you cannot deny anymore, that something does not make you happy. And I feel like unconsciously with the Nine of Cups here, you know what you want. You know that there's something more out there for you. You know that you should be manifesting something higher than what in your present reality is showing up. But this is in the unconscious. So the Nine of Cups asks you to really work on manifesting with the energy of gratitude, with the energy of a hopeful heart, because with the Five of Pentacles, as you move into March, you might still be here manifesting more of a lack, more of what you don't want instead of what you truly want. I also feel like though with you have here the Eight of Cups in the heart of your reading and then the Nine of Cups in the unconscious. This is good because it means that as the energy progresses, as the month progresses, and as you move into March, there's going to be this gradual development in your own emotional journey that will create better circumstances for you to work with manifesting here love magic. I do feel like for some of you that are considering to leave behind something, to walk away from something, to separate yourself from something, this is supported by the universe. So if you're afraid of taking this step, because it requires here some courage, some strength in your being to pursue more. Eight of Cups, right, is when we are in this moment in our journey where something is not serving us anymore. Something that used to bring something that is not serving us anymore is creating a lot of unsatisfaction, a sense of lack. Because we know that the 8 is not enough. We still have the 9 and the 10, right, to achieve in terms of emotional happiness. So whatever it is that is stopping you in your journey of fulfillment is going to be the theme here, is the need to pursue more, the need to experience more, the need to satisfy this hunger within you, of love. I feel like some of you are a little bit in this vibration of hunger. It's like you're starving here you're starving for an energy that has not been presented so far, with the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. It's like something has not been yet manifested, something has not yet happened that will create this deep satisfaction in your life. And for Cancers that are in relationships and you don't identify with this message, it might be that during mid-February is something you're not expecting coming from your partnership that will bring you this notion that maybe something needs to be changed in order to have the fulfillment. It could be that you're not expecting that a partner you're dealing with is as unsatisfied as they might reveal it to be. It could be that there's also external things happening outside of the relationship that is affecting how emotionally you're handling each other. And it could be, for some of you, health issues, crisis, or financial problems. It could be things of the outside of the relationship, of course, but it will interfere with the Tower here. It will interfere in how you're feeling emotionally secure and satisfied. I also feel like, again, there's out of the blue moments. So for those of you that have been single for a long time, for those of you that have not had much activity here in terms of love, something will come up unexpectedly that will bring you here a challenge when it comes to, even if a new person shows up in your life, even if a new experience shows up in your life in mid-February, you're trying to find your own strength within to pursue this possibility that presents, because it's so unexpected that you might see yourself in a situation where you don't want to miss this opportunity, but yet you don't feel as ready. You don't feel as secure in your own being to pursue this. It could be that for some of you Cancers, you need to work on your own self-worth a little bit, because it's like you have insecurities about you and what you bring into the table as a lover. That could be what also is keeping you from experiencing something. For some is, again, a sense of feeling, I feel like some of you Cancers for some reason feel here a little bit inferior. So it's like you don't feel as good as the other person you're dealing with, or that will show up next in your life. Is like a feeling of not being enough, of not being something that you feel you need to be to hold on a partnership, to secure a partnership. So it's like you're at times doubting that you could be loved for who you truly are. And so again, this brings a question. Your love life is under some reform here, and I feel like the universe wants you to work on your deep issues, so that whatever the circumstances, you can cope with it, you can work with it without feeling a victim of your own, energies. So I hope you have a great mid-month. I hope you find all the love that you deserve, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.